I'm a loser, I'm a winner, I'm the sad one who's to say, I'm the faster, I'm the favorite, I'm the left out, run away. It's the wrong way you think today, what a chance you did take today. It's the madness your drive creates, what a chance you did waste today.
From the foothills of Bristol, Tennessee to the rivers of Richmond, Virginia, the Right Lane Cup Series returns for its 5th round of season number 2 here at Richmond International Raceway, a 3/4-mile high bank short track where our 42 drivers will take on 105 laps here at this historic venue. Everybody is ready, packed in, and raring to go. Our drivers are getting ready to fight this classic short track action with a lot of damage, and we'll go ahead and get your starting lineup. Jeffrey Finguy gets on pole with Derek Hamill to his outside. Griffin Lapel McDermott, Jesse Turner, row 2. Ryan Griffin, your Sonoma winner, is in row 5 with Joseph Shrigley, his highest starting spot of the year. Alexander Phoenix, 3rd in points. He is in row number 6. Vince Freeze, 2nd in points, is in row number 7. Alexander Rowe, your highest rookie of the year, is in row number 8. Back here, big storyline for number 49. That is Major Robinson making his first Right Lane Cup Series start alongside his cousin Lane Sanders, who had a technical infraction, dropping him from the points lead to 8 in points. A couple of rookies in row number 16 is Carson Green and Grome Lawson. Zoe Bilson is row 17. DJ Curtis starts row 19 deep in the field. And looking at the back of the grid, we have to the rear Christian Vargas and Asher Evelyn yet again. These two have been continuing finding infractions. The Revolution Racing team has just not had things up to snuff. And cars going home include A.F. Walsh, Craig Newhouse, Daniel Voles making his 2nd D&Q of the year, along with Stephen Clone. This is his 4th D&Q for the number 50 team. The fans and the drivers are ready to go, and we're going to go ahead and go down to trackside, get you that command, and start the engines and get this race underway.
And now, race fans, please welcome Grand Marshal Jim Stewart as he delivers those most famous words in motorsports.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
And with Finguy getting this pole, he'll be locking himself into the clash next season. Of course, Derek Hamill with a good qualifying start. Jesse Turner, another good qualifying start with his short tracks. And Griffin Lapel McDermott's 4th. And you have Ryan Reed in 5th. The pace car is off. Jeffrey Finguy and Derek Hamill are bringing us down to the green flag. The green flag is out. We are racing here at Richmond. The 5th round of the Right Lane Cup Series 2nd season is underway. Coming back around to complete lap number 1. Jeffrey Finguy will lead that, get a bonus point. All important as he is the points leader. He has got to try to extend the lead as much as he can. Turner has slipped into 2nd spot. Derek Hamill's filed into 3rd behind Turner. Then you have a battle between owner and driver. Griffin Lapel McDermott. And then Ryan Reed in the 57 is there. RJ Bishop drawing ahead of Nick Breeding. That's for the 6th spot. Breeding slips back to 7th. Zachary Fitzwater is going to get 8th. Joseph Shrigley had a good starting position. He started inside the top 10. He's holding 9th. He's trying to get 8th from Zachary Fitzwater. And you look back here, here's some others. Alexander Phoenix is running in the top 10 and looking right outside the top 10. Look at the battles here. Looking back 3 wide back in the pack. Sanford trying to make moves on his teammate. The 75, Julio Caesar, stuck out there. We saw Peter Onjack go wide into turn number 3. He's now back to the 25th position. Other 3 wide behind here. There is Major Robinson in the 49 for the American Racing Equipment. They entered a 2nd car this week, and it made the show. You see, that is a former Breeding Enterprises Toyota Camry. And it is now running. It is falling back like a rock. Someone who's moving forward, though, Christian Vargas, already up about 9 spots. This will be 10 spots when he gets past Major Robinson. 3 wide back here again. Julio Caesar in the 75 is dropping back like a rock. He's got J.D. Martin and Carson Green, the rookie, to his inside. Checking up on the rookies. There's one, Aiden Smith, that's Spa's rookie. He about caught the wall coming out of turn number 2. He's going to set him back some spots. There's the 6 of Luke Martin for Martin Motorsport, for Zachary Fitzwater's team, Fitzwater Australia Racing. There's Alexander Rowe, MB2's rookie. Is currently leading Rookie of the Year with his Daytona 500 win. Doing very good for him, but it is a fight for the top 10 now between Fitzwater and the Foster's Ford and Joseph Shrigley and the TobyChristie.com Chevrolet. Logan Cloud, an accomplished short track racer. He won Iowa last season. Almost won Bristol 2 weeks in a row. Had a major engine malfunction that derailed his season. But for Logan Cloud and the whole entire Lake Effect Autosports team, they have circled these weeks between Atlanta and Darlington, the 3 short tracks we go to. And then after we go to Darlington, I believe we have another race at Iowa after we go to Canadian Tire. This is going to be a stacked schedule for drivers like Logan Cloud, who prefer short track racing. He's going to get into the top 10 now over Joseph Shrigley. Shrigley, another rookie, in his family-owned Joseph Shrigley Racing, fighting Alexander Rowe, and this would really help the 63 in owners points. He's able to start and finish up here, but that's going to be a long task as we're only about 1/10 of the way through the race, and you see a whole line up behind Jesse Turner. You have the 98, the 22, the 57. They're all bunched up behind Jesse Turner. He looks like he's struggling a little bit. He's losing time to Jeffrey Finn Guy. Turner could be saving his tires. They do expect to go about to lap 60, about lap 55 to lap 60. That is when we expect to have the fuel window. If the tires can last that long. Turner, a very accomplished short track racer from the Northeast, has dipped all around New York and all that. I asked him, I said, Turner, do you believe that you can win? Do you believe that you could win one of these short track races? He said, I believe we can win any race this season. We just need to be able to execute. And you see the 94. This 94 has been up front a couple of times this season. But he's got a teammate in the 89, has been up here once. And then the 43, Luke Evans, is struggling. He was in Go or Go Home this week, as a matter of fact. He was the first car in. He was the fastest, I do believe, in Go or Go Home. But overall, a very distance out there. There is your champion, Vince Freeze. He is 16th. Has won at Atlanta earlier this season, but it has been a very quiet season after that for Vince Freeze. He hasn't been very flashy, not very much in the top 10 as much. I'll tell you someone who has been in the top 10, all 4 races, as a matter of fact. It's Lane Sanders. Sanders was going to be your points leader coming into this week, but the team was found with a major infraction in post-race tech last week. They took away all his points, and Sanders came into this race, I believe, 8th in points from that. But Sanders told me that he's not worried about it. It was something that the team messed up on as a whole. They took actions to correct it, and they believe that it didn't affect the speed, what they found, and that the speed is genuine behind that 0-1. He wants to make a championship run, but he's going to have to contend with a lot of people, and mainly his old arch rival, Jeffrey Finn Guy, up here. He's currently led the first 17 laps of the day. Finn Guy is looking to make a statement. He should have won. I believe he should have won last year's Richmond race. There was a lot of races last year he should have won, but he didn't win. He's won at Bristol before. He won a short track. He knows how to get short track racing. He knows how to get short track races done. But you see now a little gap has formed between 2nd and 3rd. I believe Jesse Turner was saving his tires, and now he's going to go after the number 92. Or he could be waiting on lap traffic. The lap traffic is currently going into turn 1. It's Kyle Schustrai, 555 Engineering's rookie. And then here's Finn Guy, just now at the start-finish line. I believe we will be getting lap traffic before this race is over. At least before we get the pit stops. But Finn Guy is just holding a nice 1.3 second lead. He's got Turner in second, Derek Hamill's third, Griffin Lapel McDermott's fourth, Ryan Reed's fifth, RJ Bishop sixth, Nick Breeding seventh. Alexander Phoenix has moved his number 62 Pontiac into the top 10. I believe he currently sits on the fastest lap, so this car is very fast. You have Ryan Griffin, another Honda. All three of the Hondas are in the top 10 now, in ninth, and Zachary Fitzwater's 10th, holding Logan Cloud at bay. And that's something about Honda. Honda has got the qualifying figured out this season. Ryan Griffin, of course, has won for the team. He won at Sonoma earlier a couple weeks ago. Derek Hamill was outside pole. No, he wasn't. Derek Hamill qualified well. I believe he won his duel here at Daytona. He did very well in his duel. J.D. Martin also qualified extremely well, but there's in the 96 all the way back here. But there is concern that J.D. Martin might not return with the team next season. There's been rumors going that Honda Autosport, the Honda factory team, they are thinking about cutting back to 2 cars and maybe spreading their manufacturer, getting a second team involved. And J.D. Martin might be the odd man out because Ryan Griffin has obviously won, and Derek Hamill is doing extremely well. Martin, you see, back in 25th, trying everything he can do to move forward. Another rumor going around is about the 4th Spa car, the number 41 of Dunn LaPrade. LaPrade, it is rumored that LaPrade might be losing a sponsor, a major sponsor, after this season in Buc-ee's, who sponsors half of those races. Traxxas is also rumored to be leaving, so Spa is currently trying to find sponsorship for that 41 team with or without Dunn LaPrade. It's thought LaPrade might be moving out away from Spa, but who knows? LaPrade could definitely turn his season around. A major storyline development this season so far has been Nick Breeding, the 6th place car. Almost every sponsor on that 54 team has announced this week that they were leaving Breeding Starcom Enterprises. I'm sorry, Breeding Enterprises, because Starcom Fiber is also leaving the team. And this comes after Nick Breeding won the team's first race last week at Bristol. So Arizona Ice-T is leaving. Starcom Enterprises is leaving. Camping World announced that they were scaling back sponsorship. SeatGeek on the 54, which I believe we've seen SeatGeek on this car, they are leaving as well. So Breeding is currently out looking for sponsorship. Breeding told me this is not going to concern that team. They're going to go for the championship this season. And who knows? Breeding believes that they can get the championship, and if they can get it, that will add stock to their car, and it will make their sponsorship even greater. But of course, that goes without saying. The 45 car, Chrome Lawson, that's Breeding Starcom's rookie in the 45 Toyota. They are losing sponsorship as well. It's announced Caterpillar equipment is not coming back, or Costco on this car is not coming back either. But they announced earlier this week that they have found sponsorship in the form of Stanley Black & Decker, so they will be on, those tools will be on the 45 for the entirety of next season. But looking up front, we have Jeffrey Finguy has been slowly but surely etching his lead out. We've noticed that he is now almost 2.3 seconds ahead of Jesse Turner. But now Griffin Lapel McDermott has moved Derek Hamill aside. He is coming into the 3rd spot, looking to get around Jesse Turner. I believe he could make moves. I believe he's got a car fast enough. He just has to figure out how to get around Jesse Turner. But you see this whole line of cars here. About the rest of the top 10 is on the same straightaway, all the way back here, and you see Fitzwater has been kicked aside. Logan Cloud has moved his Aflac forward into the top 10. Alexander Rowe follows him. And Fitzwater has figured out that Richmond is not a track you want to get kicked to the outside at. He's making that outside line work so thus far. He's getting passed by Samuel England, though. England was your winner last season here. He has had a miserable start to the season with Sanders Performance Autosport, but England has been confident, especially trying to route his team after that disastrous race at Sonoma where he was in the top 5, was crashed by DJ Curtis. But England believes that they have brought the same car. He told me that he believes they can win this race. He started about mid-pack. He brought the same car that he won last year at Richmond. And they're hoping that they will be able to bring that Exalta Chevrolet that Exalta Pontiac into victory lane. Turner has gained a tad on the 92, but probably because the 22 is pressuring him. I don't know if Turner's trying to save his tires or if he's just does not have the long run pace. And he's gained another 10th that time by Griffin Label McDermott, though. GLM is trying to run around the 94, make it a FPM 1-2. There have been rumors around FPM as well that they might expand to 3 cars come next season. Mind you, they went back down to 2 cars this season after the disastrous after Mitchell Carter departed the team. But it's thought that they might expand back to a 3-car operation. It's also rumored that Lake Effect, this is Jesse Turner's team, they might scale back to 2 cars. But who knows? Meanwhile, though, I've noticed that it's stable around 2.2 seconds between Turner and Finguy, who is about a dozen laps away from getting the most lap-led bonus. Remember, you can get 2 bonus points in the Right Lane Cup Series. You lead a lap, you get a bonus point. You get another bonus point if you lead the most laps. And for Finguy, I'm sure he wants this. He wants to get a max point, expand his points lead. We spoke to him at Daytona in the pre-race. We asked him how losing the championship affected him. He said it was devastating. He felt that he genuinely had a shot at Vince Freeze, but the team, he said, it was not on my team, it was on me as a driver. I was too conservative, and I feel like I could make a run at the title if I was just a little bit more aggressive. And you see Finguy, a little bit different mentality coming into this year. Finguy drives a lot more aggressive. He's a lot more daring with his moves, and it's paying off. He is now leading this race here at Richmond, and he's doing well for himself. So Finguy is our leader here at Richmond International Raceway. This has been the 5th race of the Right Lane Cup Series 2nd season. Jeffrey Finguy, as we said, is your leader, and we will be right back after we deliver you these short messages.
Okay, now, what do you do next?
Floor it?
Yes. No! No! Don't floor it!
Floor it?
No! No, no! Don't floor it!
Okay, floor it!
No!
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Oh, Coca. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Oh, Coca-Cola.
Should probably go.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
During a 500-mile race, the Texaco Haviland race team will change the tires, replace the fuel, and adjust the suspension. But there's one thing engineered to go the distance: the oil. Haviland, race-proven protection.
Welcome back to the Right Lane Cup Series Season 2, race number 5 here at Richmond International Raceway. Jeffrey Finguy has led from the outset, has led 47 of 105 laps. He is now led 48, excuse me. Griffin Lapel McDermott has made a pass on Jesse Turner for 2nd spot. And behind them you have another change for position in the top 5. Ryan Reed has brought his Dodge into the top 5 in the 4th position. Derek Hamill has slipped from his outside pole starting position back to 5th. Breeding is 6th. Alexander Phoenix has moved up to 7th with Ryan Griffin in 8th. RJ Bishop, who has been very quiet thus far in the day, is in 9th. And Logan Cloud has been holding on to his top 10 spot for the last 20 or so laps. Jeffrey Finguy has now begun to see his lead slip away. His teammate seems to have a better car than he has. Before we went to break, Jesse Turner had fallen back to about a 3.2 second lead. And GLM has been able to pass Jesse Turner and has now cut about 4 or 5 tenths off. He lost a tenth there, but we're getting in the realm of pit stops, and you want, I tell you, you absolutely want to make sure that you're as close to the leader as possible when you do this. You see there, man, GLM cut 3 tenths off of the lead. He's almost in the same shot as Jesse Turner. So come around turn 4. Turner has been, or is that Jeffrey Finguy? Jeffrey Finguy, we see he's there. We'll see there is Griffin Lapel McDermott. He's cut another tenth off the lead. Turner has started drifting back. Ryan Reed is looking to get his JDRF Dodge right up there. Finguy's coming around again. This is lap 54 now. 53. We'll see. Man, he's cut 3. He cut 3 tenths off of Jesse Turner, or Jeffrey Finguy's lead that time. He's in the same shot now. GLM's car is a long run car, and it has come to life. Look at that. We'll see this time by. He cut another 2 tenths off. He is going to, I believe, before we get pit stops, we're almost in the pit window. We might be seeing pit stops in the next couple of laps. But we might see we might see a fight between the Finguy side Tommy cars before long. A little shakeup right at the edge of the top 10, I've noticed. Logan Cloud has gotten around the number 78. That puts RJ Bishop in 10th. And going through the field, we'll go through the field right before pit stops. We see several cars back here. There's Luke Evans, Henry Thomas, Taylor Frey. Christian Vargas currently has made up the most spots. He started 41st again, and he's up to 23rd. Someone who's lost the most spots, I believe it's Aiden Smith in the Spa car. They lost, I believe, 12 spots. It was out of him or Major Robinson in the 49 for American Racing Equipment. Was started midfield, is now in 41st. But you're noticing here, Finguy is on the same straightaway as the lap cars now. And what's worse is now Griffin Lapel McDermott, his teammate, is within striking distance. He's been making up as much time as he can. We're on lap 58 now. 2 more tenths. If he can get within a second for when we get pit stops, he could, if something happens to the 50 or the 92, he could absolutely run away with the race lead. We're watching the leaders. Finguy's radioing to his team, said, get ready, get on the wall, get ready for me to come in. We're going to see this soon. 59 out of 105. We're past halfway. Look at that. It's 1.3 seconds now. The 22 could absolutely catch the 92. They're running a little long, but if Finguy can pit, if he can do an undercut, he might be able to win this race. Absolutely win this race. Another 10.5 cut. The 22 is closing. We're on lap 60. Finguy, I believe, is coming in now. No, he's not. This has been a disaster. Just end of the run for Finguy. He is starting to lose time. He gained time. He gained a tenth that time. Let's see. Look at how close the 22 is. He's run down the 92. Here comes Finguy. He's on pit road. GLM's on pit road. Turner's hitting the pits. Ryan Reed, Derek Hamill, Alexander Phoenix, Ryan Griffin, Nick Breeding. Alexander Rowe is staying out. He is going to get a bonus point for leading a lap. All important for his rookie campaign. Anybody else stay out? Yes, Zoe Billson, the 11. Mac Johnson in the 51. I believe that's Nicky Martinez staying out as well. Dunlaprat stays out. Here's Finn Guy. And here is the entire top 5, almost the entire top 10. The entire top 10 actually came in that time. We'll see who makes it out first. Watching them both. GLM got his pit stop done first, but Finn Guy gets done as well, and they are down and away. Finn Guy had a slow stop out. Turner couldn't get out. Hamill almost hits Phoenix. Phoenix jumps Derek Hamill in the Little Debbie's Honda. Look at this 3 wide coming out of the pit lane. Nick Breeding beats Ryan Griffin and Logan Cloud out. Christian Vargas gets a few more spots. Lane Sanders loses spots. Where is Joseph Shrigley? Where is Joseph Shrigley? We were watching him. He was in the top 15. There he is. He is stuck on pit road. Vince Freeze is stuck on pit road as well. Absolute disaster of a stop for these 2 drivers. Vince Freeze, they had a loose wheel. The jack fell on the 9. The 63 had a gun go shot on the number 63 team. A shame for them. Trying to look, and this is going to mess a lot of things up. There's Jeffrey Finn Guy. Finn Guy coming out of the pit lane. Looks like he's going to make it right back in here. He's going to get right behind Dunlaprat. Oh, no! He turned Laprat! Oh, my God, what a crash! Dunlaprat is flipped over. He's hit the leader, Jeffrey Finn Guy. The caution is out. Finn Guy stalled the car in turn 3 and 4. I cannot believe what I just saw. Oh, my goodness. He hits RJ Bishop. Bishop slides in front of the field. Thomas hits him. The caution is out. Oh my goodness, what just happened? Bishop's car is all to pieces. Dunlaprat's car. But look, that was your leader, Jeffrey Finn Guy. Oh my goodness, he was leading the race. What has happened? Henry Thomas in the number 36. Major damage on the front end of that number 36 M&M's Pontiac. My goodness, this is mess. This was the 5th cycle had just ended, I believe. Where is your leader? There's your leader. Griffin Maple McDermott, the 22. This hands the lead over to him. But I cannot believe what I just saw. I cannot fathom what just happened. Let's see if we can get a replay and see what happened here. So here we have found a replay. We see here is Jeffrey Finn Guy. The cycle had just ended. The pit cycle had just ended. And Finn Guy had gotten up. He was looking to get in underneath Dunlaprat. They made contact. My goodness. The 2 of those cars launched over the ramp. They launched over each other. And Laprat's car took a heck of a hit. And Finn Guy's car got on its side. You see Finn Guy was able to drive away. And he was trying to get out to the inside. And he hit RJ Bishop. A huge shame for RJ Bishop, who had a good qualifying effort. Henry Thomas collided with them, but a huge shame for the 2 of those cars. They were just innocent bystanders in all this. And you're looking again, we're looking at RJ Bishop now. The caution is out. They're racing back. And Finn, he just came out of the corner. I don't think Bishop thought that Finn Guy would, I don't think he thought that Finn Guy would come down like that. But it's a Bishop who was trying. He got a top 10. Earlier this season, he was looking to try to get another one. Huge shame for him and Henry Thomas. Another look at it. We got another look. You see there. Oh my goodness. What a shot. I'm hoping that Dunlaprat is okay and Finn Guy are okay. But that was a one heck of a crash here at Richmond Motor Speedway. Let's see if we can get you an onboard. Riding on board with the number 75 of Julio Caesar. Man, what a hit. Riding on board with RJ Bishop, who came around the turn 4 and he saw it, came up on the accident scene, and Finn Guy just kept coming down on him. And man, and you see there another hit late for Henry Thomas. But this is the onboard that I'm most concerned about. Dunlaprat in the 41. You see, he came out of pit lane. He had no clue what was about to happen. My God, what a crash.
For every turn, a twist. For every start, an untimely finish. For every win, someone who loses it. For every number, nation. For every celebration, a brawl. For every split second, years of work. For every heaven, a hell. For every good old boy, a good old girl. For every curse, a prayer. For every ounce of order, a jug of chaos. For every twist, there's a turn.
Welcome back to Richmond, the Right Lane Cup Series Season 2, Race 5. Griffin Label McDermott leads after we are under caution after a scary incident in turn number 4 involving the leader, Jeffrey Finguy, and Dun LaPrade. RJ Bishop, Henry Thomas were also involved. Go ahead and take a look at what the field looks like now. Griffin Label McDermott is your leader. Jesse Turner is second. Ryan Reed is third. Alexander Phoenix fourth. Derek Hamill's fifth. Alexander Rowe has squeaked into sixth. Nick Breeding is seventh. Ryan Griffin eighth. Logan Cloud ninth. And Samuel England rounds out your top 10. This is going to be a major minefield for these guys. The 22 and is going to have to watch these lap cars. The pace car is off. The green flag is back out. And we're racing once again here at Richmond. The 22 could not clear the lap cars like he wanted going into turn 1. The 55 looks to get his lap back. Kyle Shoestry, the rookie. James Ellison slots in behind the 22. Jesse Turner stuck behind the other Crossroads car. That's the 30 of Rhodes Gray. Turner tried to clear. DJ Curtis trying to make it 3 wide in the turn 1. Looking at the lap traffic here, this has just been an absolute crazy restart. Look at all this mess. 2 of the broken lap cars that were involved in that accident. Henry Thomas, RJ Bishop. Look at the mess back here throughout the field. Man, this is going to be a mess. I hope everybody's going to minus their P's and Q's here. Bishop gets kicked 3 wide. That's going to mess up Mac Johnson. Nick Breeding Man, Major Robinson caught the wall there. The rookie. This has just been an absolute crazy restart. Man, Zoe Bilson had to duck, dive, and dip to get around Henry Thomas. RJ Bishop gets kicked to the outside. Looks like he will be sent to the back of the pack. Looking back through the back, a bunch of rookies at the back of the field here. There's the 40, the 49, the 45. And the last car on the lead lap, I believe, is Chrome Lawson. Yes, it is Chrome Lawson. 30 will be 31st. But back up front, we're going to check. Oh, we got trouble. Aiden Smith, the Popeyes Pontiac, has erupted coming out of turn number 4. Smith is on the apron. That is a huge heartbreak for Spa. Two incidents in a row. Will that draw the caution? He stalled it on the apron. Will that bring a caution out? It will bring a caution out. And that has messed up the 22. Has messed up the 22. We're going to check. The 55 got his lap back. The 55 was on the lead lap. Griffin Label McDermott had passed him. So that's going to give James Ellison the free pass. What an absolute shame for for Dun LaPrade. Not Dun LaPrade. That's a shame for Aiden Smith, the rookie for Spa, having a really tough rookie season. We'll see if we get a replay and see what just happened. Yeah, you see here coming through 3 and 4, the car just erupted on Aiden Smith. The Popeyes Pontiac. Looks like those wings are going to be extra spicy tonight. You see he's trying to get it out of the way, but I don't think the car had enough juice to get it back to pit lane. And he just stalled it. He knew he was going to get a caution either way, so he just finally got it to stop, and there went the caution. So the caution flag is out here at Richmond. We'll get you your restart set right after this.
500-mile race, the Texaco Haviland race team will change the tires, replace the fuel, and adjust the suspension. But there's one thing engineered to go the distance: the oil. Haviland, race-proven protection.
Welcome back to Richmond Raceway, where the Right Lane Cup Series Season 2 race number 5 is currently underway. We have 25 laps to go. Look, Griffin Lapel McDermott is your leader after we've had a quick caution for Aiden Smith in the spot number 40, expiring on the front straightaway. Coming back to the restart, we're going to restart with 24 laps to go. It's Griffin Lapel McDermott, Jesse Turner, Ryan Reed, Alexander Phoenix, who's had the fastest car of the day, and Ryan Griffin rounding out your top 10. These guys are going to have to be careful about the lap cars again with this restart. If Turner can get clear, he might have a shot for the win. The pace car is off. Here comes Griffin Lapel McDermott. He went in that restart zone. Green flag is back out. We're back underway. He clears the number 30. Griffin Lapel McDermott trying to run away. Jesse Turner stuck in the lap traffic again. He's got Vince Freeze to his inside. Ryan Reed finding a gap. He's going to stick it right in between the 15 and the 9. No, he's not. Reed's still on the outside line. Trying to get right in the line. If he can get in line, he might be able to get past Jesse Turner. Look at that. Back here we have Alexander Phoenix. Where did he come from? He started mid-pack. He has the fastest car. He might be able to get to second. If we can get a quick caution, he could get to the leaders. A big dog fight in the latter half of the top 10. Almost contact again between Vargas, and that is Alexander Rowe, the rookie. That's going to throw Derek Hamill into 6th. A great run for him. Vargas, where did he come from? He started 41st, and he's brought that number 0 Jersey Mike's Toyota into the top 10. Up at the 7th even. Samuel England has risen to 8th. He's fighting Logan Cloud and Alexander Rowe. Doing everything he can do. Trying to get up here to fight and get into the top 10. A fight between teammates here. Ryan Griffin and Derek Hamill. Griffin's is going to cede and let Hamill go. Meanwhile, a pass for second. Ryan Reed has gotten up to Jesse Turner and past him. The top 3 have never won in the Right Lane Cup Series. Hell, 4 out of the top 5 have never won in the Right Lane Cup Series. Alexander Phoenix is the only outlier. But up front, it's all Griffin Lapel McDermott. GLM, as he's known by the other competitors, he's come close so many times to winning in this series. He almost won Atlanta. He almost won Kansas. Almost won Nashville. And here he is, here at Richmond, courtesy of his teammate, Jeffrey Finguy. Coming back around, they will be coming back to 13 laps to go. Will be 12 laps to go this time by. All GLM does not need is a caution. It would bunch the field back up, but it would also benefit him because once you get past 10 laps to go, the field gets single file for the restart. So that would put 1, 2, 3 lap cars between him and Ryan Reed. And how about Ryan Reed? The number 57 had a top 10 at Sonoma, but the rest of the season has been dire. Crashes galore. I believe he's at 2 DNFs now to start the season. They're trying to turn the season around. This would be a huge momentum booster for that 57, as long as nothing goes wrong. Jesse Turner is trying to get another good effort in. He had a good effort last week at Bristol. We're looking to try to get another one here. Alexander Phoenix. Another top 5 would be good for that 62 team. Trying to get his, I believe he will now be in striking distance of the points leader, Jeffrey Finguy, as will Ryan Griffin, who is currently in the 5th position. I believe either of these two will be the points leader. Christian Vargas, this is going to be a much needed top 10 for him. Samuel England, same here. Derek Hamill, same for there. A lot of people need these top 10s. Logan Cloud, Alexander Rowe, Zachary Fitzwater has not had a good run all season. He is currently leading his teammate and rookie teammate and his rookie driver, Luke Martin. Nick Breeding was in the top 10 much of the day. He is currently in 13th. Luke Evans rounds out Lake Effect in 14th. Justin Henley carries the torch for Crossroads in 15th. Julius Caesar 16th. Lane Sanders 17th. Charles Sanford 18th. Peter Onjak, we saw, is in 19th. Dicky Martinez was almost a lap down at one point in 20th. J.D. Martin 21st. Asher Evelyn 22nd. Mac Johnson 23rd. Chrome Lawson 24th. There's James Ellison in 25th after getting a wave around. It's Kyle Schustry, Carson Green, Angel Gutierrez. Zoe Billson rounds out your top 30. And the last two cars on the lead lap will be Stanley Andrews and Major Robinson in the number 49. How about this? This will be a much-needed experience for that young man. Making his first Right Lane Cup Series start. Ben McDonald's 32nd. Henry Thomas and R.J. Bishop are your last cars on the track. Before 10 laps to go here at Richmond. We still can have a restart. And this was not, we could have an accident, we have an engine expire. Anything could happen, but that is not what Griffin Lapel McDermott wants to see. He's hoping, that team is praying that nothing goes awry in the 22 pit box. Looking back through the field, we see cars that are out of the race. The 40 car, the 92 Jeffrey Finguy, and Dunn LaPrade is in last. A horrible day for those guys. Half the Spa camp is out of the race, but the other half are inside the top 20. And of course, Finguy was out of the race, but his teammate is leading. 7 laps to go here at Richmond. GLM hoping that nothing goes wrong. There's still now 4 lap cars between him and second place. Now all these guys can hope for is a caution, but realistically they're trying to get anything they can get. Phoenix, we saw all the runs he was making. He could get up to second if he really pushes. Vargas is in the 5th spot. Vargas now has the fastest car on the racetrack. Looking at it here. He's now put Ryan Griffin behind him. And we see back there that lime green Chevrolet of Joseph Shrigley, 37th place. Had a horrible pit stop, has relegated him to a terrible finish. Making his 3rd start of this young season. We are at 5 laps to go now. Ryan Griffin fighting back against the number 00 of Christian Vargas, excuse me. That's going to put Vargas to the outside. Man, he has got a bunch of hungry drivers behind him. Samuel England, Derek Hamill trying to get a top 10. But looking back at it, we're at 5 laps to go. Griffin Lapel McDermott has passed the 78 of R.J. Bishop. Put him 2 laps down. 3 to go. The only lap car ahead is Henry Thomas. And at the rate GLM might get him. He might get him. He might not. But he's got no pressure. The cars that are all in his mirror are lap cars. And this has worked out perfectly for GLM. 2 to go. Looks like he will catch Henry Thomas, but I doubt Thomas will crowd the 22 at all. Down the back straight away. We are past the point of no return. A caution would end the race, but coming back around, it's the white flag that will greet Griffin Lapel McDermott. 1 lap to go here at Richmond. GLM has come close several times. His teammate has multiple wins in the series, and now Griffin Lapel McDermott is going to add his name to the list of winners in the Right Lane Cup Series. Griffin Lapel McDermott has won at Richmond, giving Finguy Saitomi Racing their 4th win in the Right Lane Cup Series. GLM gets the win. We look back. Ryan Reed holds off this hard-charging Jesse Turner. Alexander Phoenix 4th. Ryan Griffin 5th. Christian Vargas 6th. Samuel Lincoln 7th. Derek Hamill 8th, Alexander Rose 9th, and Zachary Fitzwater will get a top 10. How about that? But looking back, congratulations to Griffin Lapel McDermott. A huge, huge win for him. This is going to kickstart his bid for the championship. Thank you guys so much for watching here in the Right Lane Cup Series, Season 2, race number 5 at Richmond. And we're going to get your results here shortly. Taking a look at your finishing results here, Griffin Lapel McDermott gets a good, important win for his team. That's his first career win for himself and number 22. Congratulations to him. Ryan Reed will get a second place, his best career finish, along with Jesse Turner, Alexander Phoenix, and Ryan Griffin. Phoenix, the Coca-Cola Series driver, is expected to take the points lead after Vince Freeze and Jeffrey Finguy's horrible finishes. Christian Vargas 6th, Samuel England 7th, Derek Hamill 8th, Alexander Rowe, the highest finishing rookie in 9th, and Zachary Fitzwater will get a top 10. Looking back through here, another rookie, Luke Martin in 12th, Nick Breeden 13th, Charles Sanford 17th, Lane Sanders is in 18th. He had that DQ last season, was looking for a strong run, gets a top 20 here. Few other rookies down here, mainly down here, 24th, 25th, 27th, 28th. And then here's Major Robinson making his first career start, finishes 31st, a good run for them. And McDonald was last car on the lead lap in 32nd. A lot of these guys in the back, 1 and 2 laps down, had terrible pit stops, including Vince Freeze, Joseph Shrigley, who started 9th, finished at 37th, and Aiden Smith's piston problems will get him 40th with Jeffrey Finguy and Dumba Pratt. Thank you so much for watching. We'll hope to catch you next race. We'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.